Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Raigad District, Maharashtra State, the Citadel of the Konkan, Part 2. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Agriculture remains the backbone of the rural economy in Raigad, with paddy rice being the undisputed king of crops due to the region's heavy monsoon rainfall. The district is famous for its Karjat kolam and Vada kolam rice varieties, which are praised for their aroma and texture. Beyond grains, the district is a horticultural hub, producing the world-renowned Alfonso mangoes, cashews, and betel nuts, supari. In coastal areas, coconut and areca nut plantations are staples, while the Rota betel nut from Sri Vardhan is a major export. Raigad is a powerhouse of trade, largely driven by its strategic coastal location and the presence of the Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust JNPT in urban, which handles a significant portion of India's container traffic. This massive logistical gateway facilitates the import and export of textiles, chemicals, and electronics. Locally, the district is a major supplier of seafood and salt to the Mumbai and Pune markets, creating a bustling internal trade network that bridges the gap between rural production and urban consumption. The district offers a lucrative landscape for investors, particularly in the chemical, steel, and pharmaceutical sectors. Industrial belts like Patalganga, Roha, and Magad house massive plants for companies like Reliance, JSW Steel, and POSCO. With the development of the Navi Mumbai International Airport, partly in Raigad, and the Mumbai Trans Harbour Link (MTHL), real estate and hospitality investments in Panvel and Alibag have skyrocketed. Small-scale entrepreneurs also find opportunities in ecotourism and food processing units for Konkan fruit products. Business and tourism in Raigad are governed by Maharashtra State laws, with strategic emphasis on Coastal Regulation Zone (CRZ) norms that strictly monitor construction near the shoreline to protect the fragile ecosystem. For businesses, the Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation (MIDC) oversees land allotment and industrial compliance. Visitors should be aware of strict environmental regulations around historical sites like Raigad Fort, where littering or defacing monuments can lead to heavy fines under the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act. Raigad boasts some of India's most critical infrastructure, including the Sion-Panvel Expressway and the Mumbai-Pune Expressway. The district is a retail hub, with the Panvel serving as the gateway to the Konkan Railway and the Central Line. Infrastructure is currently seeing a massive upgrade with the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor (DMIC) and the upcoming Navi Mumbai International Airport. Water transport is also a key feature, with ro-ro ferry services connecting Mumbai Ferry Wharf Gateway of India to Mandwa, significantly reducing travel time for commuters and tourists. The Indian rupee INR is the sole currency used, and banking infrastructure is highly developed, especially in urban centers like Panvel, Alibag, and Mohad. All major nationalized private banks, SBI, HDFC, ICICI, have branches and extensive ATM networks throughout the district, while digital payments via UPI, GPay, PhonePe are ubiquitous even in small village shops. It is advisable to carry physical cash when trekking to remote forts or visiting interior rural markets where network connectivity might be spotty. Accommodation in Raigad caters to every budget, ranging from high-end luxury resorts in Alibag and Karjat to budget-friendly MTDC, Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation, guest houses near the forts. For a more authentic experience, many villages in the Konkan belt offer homestays, providing traditional meals and a glimpse into local life. During the peak season, November to February, it is critical to book in advance, especially for popular spots like Murat, Kasit Beach, or the MTDC resort located atop Raigad Fort itself. For international travelers, obtaining a local SIM card is best done at Mumbai Airport or in major towns like Panvel. Major providers include Jio, Airtel, and VI. You will need a copy of your passport, visa, and a passport sized photograph. Activation usually takes 2 to 24 hours. While 4G, 5G coverage is excellent in cities and along highways, expect signal drops in the deep valleys of the Sagidyadris and thick forests surrounding the historic forts. The culture in Raigad is conservative yet welcoming. When visiting religious sites or rural villages, it is respectful to wear modest clothing that covers shoulders and knees. Light cotton clothes are recommended due to the humidity. In Alibag's beaches, standard swim wear is acceptable, but walking through the town in bikinis or trousers is frowned upon. Always remove your shoes before entering a home or a temple and seek permission before taking photographs of locals or religious ceremonies. Raigad's cuisine is a spicy, flavorful journey known as Konkani or agri food. Seafood is the star with dishes like jitada fish curry, fried sarmai, and solkadi, a refreshing Konkan and coconut milk drinks. For vegetarians, the Vatana Vasal, dried pea curry, and Yukadichi modak, steamed rice doublings filled with jaggery and coconut, are must tries. Most meals are accompanied by bakri, flatbread made of rice flour, rather than wheat rotis reflecting the local agricultural produce. The most efficient way to explore Raigad is by hiring a private taxi or using the MSRTC ST buses, which connect even the smallest hamlets. For coastal travel, the Mandwa ferry is the fastest route from Mumbai. If you are planning to trek to Raigad Fort, use the Raigad ropeway to save time and energy, but be prepared for long queues on weekends. Always carry an umbrella or raincoat if traveling between June and September, as the Konkan rains are famously torrential. Do's and don'ts. Do carry sufficient water during treks. Respect the sanctity of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Samadhi, and try the local street food like vada pav in Panvel. Don't consume alcohol in public places or near historical monuments, litter on beaches, or attempt to swim in the sea during the monsoon June August when currents are dangerously strong. Avoid driving on the narrow ghat roads at night if you are not experienced with hilly terrain. International travelers require a valid Indian visa. E-visa is available for most countries and a passport with at least 6 months of validity. There are no specific permits required for foreigners to enter Raigad District. However, always carry a digital and physical copy of your ID. If you plan on renting a car or bike, an international driving permit IDP along with your home country's license is mandatory. A comprehensive trip to Raigad requires at least 3 to 4 days. A good strategy is to split the trip into two zones: the coastal line, Alibag, Marut, Revdanta, and the fort or heritage zone, Raigad Fort, Magad, Gandharpal Caves. Planning should account for travel time as the winding roads of the Western Ghats can make 50 kilometers feel like 100. The best time to visit is October to March for pleasant weather or July to September for lush greenery. Day 1, arrive at Mandua via ferry, explore Alibag Beach and Kulaba Fort, stay overnight in Alibag. Day 2, drive to Murat Janjira Fort, the unconquered sea fort, and relax at Kosit Beach. Day 3, travel inland to Mahat, visit the Gandharpale Buddhist caves, and reach the base of Raigad Fort. Day 4, early morning, ascend to Raigad Fort via ropeway or trek. Visit the coronation site and depart via Panvel. Raigad is generally very safe for tourists, including solo female travelers. The local police are helpful and there are dedicated transit help desks in Alibag. The primary safety concerns are natural: dehydration during treks and slippery rocks during the monsoon. Be wary of touts at ferry points and always agree on taxi fares beforehand. In case of emergencies, the 112 national emergency number works throughout the district. Raigad serves as the vital link between the Mumbai metropolitan region (MMR) and the rest of the Konkan coast. It has strong industrial ties with Pune via the expressway and shares maritime trade routes with international ports through JNPT. The district also exports massive quantities of processed fish and mangoes to the Middle East and Europe. Culturally, it remains the spiritual heart of Maharashtra, drawing pilgrims and history enthusiasts from across India. Raigad was formerly known as Kolaba district until 1981. It is home to the Fansat Wildlife Sanctuary, which protects the coastal woodland ecosystem. Interestingly, the district has a unique community called the Beni Israelis, Indian Jews, who have lived in villages like Astami for centuries. Furthermore, the Raigad fort was chosen by Shivaji Maharaj as his capital because of its impregnable location surrounded by deep valleys on all sides. Raigad district is more than just a geographic location. It is a symbol of Maratha pride and a cornerstone of Maharashtra's industrial future. Whether you are a history buff standing atop the windswept cliff of the Citadel, a corporate investor looking at the expanding horizon of Navi Mumbai, or a traveler enjoying a sunset at Kosit Beach, Raigad offers a profound sense of continuity between India's glorious past and its ambitious future. Now, questions and answers. What is the administrative headquarters of Raigad District? The administrative headquarters is Alibag. Which major international port is located in Raigad? The Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, JNPT, also known as Nava Sheva. What is the primary crop grown in the district? Rice paddy is the primary crop. How can one reach Raigad Fort without trekking the 1700 plus steps? One can use the Raigad ropeway, which takes you to the top in about 4 to 5 minutes. Which fruit from Raigad is famous worldwide? The Alfonso mango, Hapas. What was the old name of Raigad district? It was previously called Colaba district. Which seafort in Raigad remained unconquered throughout history? The Murud Janjira Fort. Is a special permit required for foreigners to visit Raigad? No, only a valid Indian visa is required. What is Solkadi? It is a traditional Konkani drink made from coconut milk and kokum, known for its digestive properties. Which major railway station serves as the entry point to the district? Panvel Junction is the most important railway hub in the district. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.